Alright, so here I am on the platform here. So what happened was, you saw me build the previous platform, which is just down there. Now what I found was I was actually still a little bit too far away to actually activate this spawn area up here, and yeah, it sort of, I couldn't work out why it wasn't working, and so I climbed up the ladder and just had F3 on. Let's just turn that on quickly. So I had F3 on, and I just started climbing up, just pointing up at the pads up there, and just kept watching until I started seeing some entities form up there. And this happened to be the area which was the best sort of rate of entities spawning. And yeah, so I don't know how far away I need to be. I probably need to do a little bit of research and sort of get clued up on these sort of things, but yeah, I was just too far away down there. That spawn pad down there was useless. So I think I last left you looking at looking up the hole, waiting for mobs to drop down, and yeah, it was kind of a bit not working quite right. So yeah, and so I kind of automated this a little bit. So so as you can see, I've got some pressure pads here. Let's just turn off F3 for a little bit, and these pressure pads here are pushing out those stairs, pushing the items towards me. Now I found that, yeah, I mean, I have, if I wanted to go AFK, then I was gonna lose quite a few drops because they would just sit over here in this area. So I figured that what I might do is I'll just let the mobs push the items towards me, and I've used stairs because if items drop down sort of in the center of the stairs, they kind of derp out and fly out at you. So I was kind of hoping that would sort of add to this sort of ejection of these drops, that you might say. So if you get close enough, once they get pushed towards you, you pick them up automatically, and then it releases the pressure plates and it slides back. And they get fired forwards only when a mob drops onto them, or a drops drop onto those pressure plates. So it's a pretty good system. I'm not sure if anyone else is using it. I haven't had a look. So as far as I'm concerned, I made it. And so yeah, it's quite a good little system. Now, in some cases, these mobs might actually be able to get a shot off, especially the bow baddie guys. On the way down, there might be a shot off at you, but I haven't noticed that so far. They haven't shot at me at all, and the way to remedy that would be to drop this pad down a block and stick another block below this chest here, and maybe half slab, and that way there's no way whatsoever they'll get a shot off at you, and you'll still be able to pick up the drops. So yeah, that's always something to look out for in the future. Maybe something will change in the game. However, this works really well, and all I have to do is just stand right here, AFK, and my inventory fills up really quickly. So the whole idea about this spawner was just to get a whole bunch more gunpowder to ready myself for New Year's fireworks display, which me and Princess Emma Jane are probably going to put together. I can imagine that she'll probably let more off than we put in the display, so I figured I'd need a lot of gunpowder. So let's just have a look what we've got so far. 47 gunpowder and 22 rotten flesh, 61 arrows and 43 bones. Now that's pretty amazing. I haven't been here very long, and I don't think I was carrying a lot with me, so the rates are probably, when it's going at full swing, 1 mob every 1.3 seconds or something like that. But right now it's gone quiet. And sometimes it does actually go quiet. Oh, you're proving me wrong. It does go quiet for quite a bit. And normally that's just when it turns nighttime. I'm not sure why. So looking down, we've got 11 entities down there somewhere. Now I don't know where they are, so kind of what form they're in or whatever, but up here we've got 18, and so that's pretty much it. So yeah, they're all spawning up there now. I'm not sure what else I can show you here. I've just put a couple of chests in, well, that one's got my junk in it. This one had all the the stuff in it, which I keep filling up with rotten flesh. I'm pretty sure I don't really want that stuff, but it's still there. I'm keeping everything. And I made this little chute here to drop things down into the water stream down there, and if I want I can drop down there too. So anything I drop down there is going to fall into the old collection stream anyway. So the pad down there is useless, it's not good for anything, and I'll quickly just show you, I don't know, maybe around the back here. There's not really much you can see. There's my pistons down there. The pressure plates just fire off a bunch of redstone there, which is, let's see if I can just do this without falling off. Yep, there we go. So we've got some repeaters here which go into these blocks here. On the side of this block there's a redstone torch which goes into this block. There's another redstone torch which goes into this block which powers that piston there. Oh, it's a little bit of overkill, but I hate to invert the signal so that the pistons would be closed when nothing was on the pads, so on the pressure plate. So there we go, that's it. That is my simple little AFK automated item pusher, whatever. I was thinking about I could use probably tripwires instead of pressure plates, and yeah, I worked out how to do this safely if they did start shooting at me on the way down. However, there we go, you can see it in action. Anything that gets caught over there gets pushed towards me, and they can't derp out the sides or out the back because we are using, we've encased everything around the outside with a solid block, and that means they can only come into the air gap here. So that's all good. Enough of that rambling and ranting. I'm gonna see if I can drop down here without dying. There we go. Oh, okay. And I'll just go downstairs and I'll show you what I've been collecting. And this is quite a lot. Spent a lot of time AFK yesterday, and I was just watching a few YouTube videos and catching up on what people were doing. And yeah, so I made these chests, and as you can see, we've got a lot of gunpowder, a lot of arrows, and I started on a new chest of gunpowder, which I'm thinking about filling up tonight, just so that we can start working these fireworks. Now we've just started up a paper farm because we need a lot of paper, and that's one thing I don't have a lot of. I don't have a lot of that at all. We've got a whole bunch of surplus arrows and a lot of bone, which is good for our gardens and whatnot. So I've also got the little crate over here for the spider string, which I'm not getting any spiders around here anymore. Now I've lit up the spawner pads here, so I'm not getting any mobs, and the ones up there are just going off, and I've put the half slabs up there. As you can see in my video a little bit later on, you'll be able to see those sort of things there. So let's cut back into the video which got cut off abruptly yesterday, and you'll see how I put that thing together, and then I'll catch up with you afterwards. Okay, catch you later. Alright, so I've got some resources together again, and I've had a bit of a kip, so let's climb back up the top there and get back into it. Wow, I mean, you can't even sit through the clouds, huh? Oh, there it is up there. So it looks like we're going to be far enough away. Now what I did find is that this actual spawn pad underneath here got way more active while I was at the top there. And that's because I must have been away from any influence on the ground, but this was still in, still active. So that means I'm going to have to light that up. But that means it's good because I'm going to be away from these other mobs. So I just need to make sure that I'm going to be up there, probably 40 blocks below the pad. Let's just make it, so if I count 40, or let's count 50 blocks, and that way I know everything's going to die. 50 blocks from below there, I'm going to make a little platform. I'm going to stand there, and then that way I should be still far enough away from the ground to stop mobs from spawning down there. make that one really active, and this one's going to be lit up, so it's not going to be active, so maybe that'll work real good. Now I'm struggling not to cough. My daughter's been sick coughing again, and I'm just trying not to, but man, I tell you what, I'm over this coughing business. I've been coughing for weeks and weeks and weeks. I mean, literally weeks, and it can't be good for you, and I'm really over it. So I know what I'm about to do here is going to be kind of pointless, I guess. I don't even know what I'm going to do it. So if I go, let's just go up here. Let's fall down there. Let's climb up here and lay some more ladders and count 40 blocks below and put our little pad in, and we'll stand there. So. Okay, great. So where I put that ladder down there is where I kind of want to put my platform. Ah, so that's where that block went. Oh, okay. So I want the platform to be here. So I'm gonna. What? How does that work? So I'm gonna put my platform there, and that's kind of where I want these guys to die, and not down the bottom there like I said before. So let's put some half slabs on this, because I don't want mobs spawning anywhere in here. It's going to be dark. It's going to be dark on this, and yeah, let's make it a little bit more pretty. And I'm not really wanting to fall out of here either, and I'm going to want to stand back a little bit. So let's continue on with what I did already. So let's if I do one more, there's no way I can get out. So yeah. All right. So this is let's what this 1, 2. Oh yeah. So it's I don't need to see out there, do I? Okay, so now I know that I'm going to be safe and nothing's going to spawn on there. And the deal is that I need to bring this down to here. No, I don't. To here. I need to be able to get in. Like that. And I'll just wrap around here just for fun. I don't want to fall out of here either, in case some mob manages to get down here alive and I have to have a fight. Done. Okay, so that's good. We're done there. And let's go back up there and probably be greeted by some mobs. I'm going to have to punch a hole through here somehow. Or should I? Should I make a? Ooh, hold on. Should I make a walkway out here somehow? Can I? once again. If I lean, can I lean out the side without falling off? Oh, no. It's a bit of a problem, isn't it? So how am I going to do that? Could do the skyblock thing. Use a bucket of water. That's always dodgy. Always. Let's just do this. Ta-da! Okay, so now we've got this little platform here, and I don't want that bit. Let's just do this like a rail. Oh no, I'm out of half slabs. You're kidding me. Oh, I thought I had heaps. Well, that's a problem too. So I have to go back and get some of those. And I don't want anything spawning on here in the meantime, so let's light that up. I need to get up there anyway, so let's just hang out the side here. And this is going to be another little platform here. And I'm going to do this so we can put some ladders up here, or a ladder, and use this as an access way to, surprise, there's no one up here, to get up here, and I'm going to have to get down again. Oh! Where's that coming from? Where did you? Oh, okay. I can't get up. Come on. Come on, that'd be ridiculous. Should be easy to get up here. Alright, ender pearl. Why am I stuck? See ya. So obviously, me leaving this here was a bad idea. It just means that they can spawn on top of these blocks. Alright, that'll fix that problem. They shouldn't be able to spawn here anyway. Okay, so it is night time. It's good timing. Need to make a bunch of half slabs and then go back up there and finish this job off. See you in the morning. What you doing with my cobble, man? Dude's got my cobble. Yeah, he's got my cobble. I will get you in the morning. If you're still around, you're mine. Good morning, guys. I hope you sleep well. Where's the guy with the cobble? Where did you drop it? Oh, there he is. Wow, it's pretty loud. Oh, there we go. So I was going to talk about the half slabs, and when you get, you know, a creeper blows up, they kind of just take out one half slab, and hey presto, look what happens. Got too close, and we blew half slab up. So let's get rid of some of that stuff and find some more half slabs. I think here. So I don't have to make any, which is good. So I think I've got enough. Yeah, definitely got enough. So let's fix. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. Need any more of you guys going up? Now I actually thought I made it spiders unable to spawn up there, but I think what they've done is they've started spawning on my little bridges that I made up there, so they are actually able to. Don't want to keep any of that, not really. I'm not after that stuff. I'm after those green dudes. Now, okay, I should be alright to go up and finish this off. Then we have to come back down and light this up. And you'll get a little tour of inside if you haven't seen it already. Okay. Alright, let's go. Oh, yep. Sweet. So my texture pack was really wonky before, and I fixed it by going to the 64-bit version of the old Faithful pack. Sorry, I just haven't drank there. And yeah, I had these crazy things happening with stairs and rails and things like that, and I think this has fixed it. And also my fire was looking a bit red and pinky coloured, and it wasn't really that nice. So all that's fixed now, and I kind of like the 64-bit one. Took me a little while to get used to the chests and everything like that, but yeah, I like it, I like it. Alright, so I'm going to put these down temporarily, and I'm going to come back and tidy all this up later sometime, but for now I need to just make it safe, and because we don't want to be falling off here and falling to our deaths. Good. And because you do get a bit of time to sort of adjust your position as you're falling, but I'm not a flying squirrel, so it's kind of a little bit hard to maneuver yourself around in free fall. So let's do this all the way around. Okay, not holding shift, I'm being a little bit of a daredevil here. Alright, so there we go. So now we've got a little platform, a little place to get around here. We come up on top, and still no one up here. Okay. So how this works is we need to put a block here and one here, and we're going to have to put one here, and then one here. So there's like two in between them, because spiders need 3 spaces to spawn, if I remember correctly. So 3 diagonal or something. That looks good. So let's do that over here as well. And in the middle, and over here. Right, I kind of want it to be looking the same. Yeah. So I don't know how many of you guys are watching Monkey Farm. He's the guy who really got me interested in making videos, I think, because he's doing some cool stuff. He's not spending a lot of time these days, you know. Before he used to spend quite a bit of time on his own LP world. He's doing quite a few different things now, so he's sort of cutting time on that, and cutting down is actually working on things, kind of sort of deal. But he's awesome fella, and he's doing some awesome stuff, and highly recommend you going to watch him if you aren't already. Monkey Farm, look him up. Yeah, good stuff. Ooh. I'm not paying any attention, I'm not holding down shift, and I'm gonna go off the edge. And if I do, I will die. Even though I've got feather falling on. In fact, I actually need to repair my feather falling boots before it gets too expensive to fix them. So I've got enough levels, I think, to do it. So I might be paying a little visit to the castle again, getting some diamonds and doing it that way. Otherwise, there's a bunch of other booties, and I could try and combine some stuff and with the anvil and see what we get. That might be a little bit more fun, but that may mean I've got to go to the XP farm somewhere, and that'll either be in the nether or the end, and I think the easiest one to get to is actually the nether. The best one is the end, but it takes a little bit of effort to get there, so I might just nip through to the nether and do it there. So yeah, if you wanted to get endermen spawning in here, you make it 3 high, but just to get normal mobs in you only need 2 high, so it's up to you really how you want it to work, but endermen don't like water, so you can't use water to wash them down because they teleport away from it. There are tricks you can do to get them to fall down the water. Now I do have that in my sky block world, and they do fall down, but the first thing they try and do is teleport out, and they always fall out of the world because Skyblock is kind of like that, really. And I've fallen out of that world so many times, and a lot of it wasn't actually my fault. If you remember, a while back we had the nether bug where you would fall out of the world. You fall out of the bottom of the portal, and if you had nothing under your portal, you'd fall out of the world. And that was kind of really annoying. Really, I lost a lot of stuff, a lot of good stuff. Well, I'm going to cut this video here and finish this off because it's going to take a little bit longer, and I don't have a lot of space left on my hard drive. I've still got some unedited videos, and I don't want to run out, so I'm going to cut it here, and I'll meet you back when I'm done, and I'm going to light up the top. Catch you soon. Alright, so we've finished it and got the torches on top. Now I could have done the top with just half slabs and we have to light it up at all, but anyway, I've done that, so down we go, and we shall head down and wait for some cool stuff to happen. Oh, snap. Didn't leave me any drops though, did you? Okay, where are my drops? What's happening here? Nothing. 15 gunpowder. If it's falling at the bottom. Let's do this just in case. Some crazy things happening here. Alright, well I hope you enjoyed that video, and hopefully next time my hard drive won't fill up and start recording my gameplay. So yep, I'm going to continue on sitting here and collecting a bunch of stuff, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and please like it and subscribe because I'm going to be doing some pretty crazy things a bit later on. You know, some of the things take a little time to get ramped up, and I've got some big ideas and some fun things to do, and I really hope you come along for the ride. And so subscribe, like, and comment. Yeah, let me know what you think. I'm interested to hear what you think about what I'm doing. Anything I can improve on, or whatever. So, yeah, it's nice to have you on board and looking at my stuff, and hopefully we can connect and do some crazy things a bit later on. Alright, so thanks for watching, and this is Xsampl, and I'm just gonna stand here. Catch you next time. Later.